Welcome everybody, this is day 5, Wednesday, January 5th, 2011. So today I wanted to talk about, just off the top of my head, a verse that I've been studying, or a passage, Ephesians 5, 1 through 5. I'm going to read the NASB version. So, therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children, and walk in love, just as Christ also loved you, and gave himself up for us, an offering and a sacrifice to God as a fragrant aroma. But immorality or any impurity or greed must not even be named among you, as it is proper among saints. And there must be no filthiness and silly talk or coarse jesting, which are not fitting, but rather giving of thanks. For this you know with certainty, that no immoral or impure person or covetous man who is an idolater has an inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. So, a heavy-duty verse. So I read that verse, and I think, yeah, it's really easy to give thanks instead of do that stuff, but it's really difficult to not do some of that stuff, like coarse jesting. It's really easy to get caught up in when your friends are joking at work, or when somebody is telling you about something on TV. But when you think about it, when you think about what it says at the beginning, be imitators of God. God is all righteousness. He is like nothing but righteousness. He's nothing but truth and love and justice. And we should be willing to do the same. And that's really hard. It's a really sobering scripture because it says, no immoral or impure person or covetous man who is an idolater has an inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. Wow. I want to be an imitator of God. I don't want to be known as somebody who compromises, or the compromiser of the group, or the one who says, you know, this is all fine and dandy, but this, or I love serving God, and I love doing everything I can for Him, but I'd be willing to go to this country or that country, but when I'm here, you know, I don't feel like I have to. I do so much for God already. Why should I give up this? You know, like, and this isn't stuff that we even naturally say out loud. This is stuff that we keep to ourselves. This is stuff that we feel some kind of self-righteousness or some kind of entitlement to. We don't have any of that. We have no right, as we are all fallen and sinners, and we're all equal on the playing field. So this is the verse or the passage that I chose for this Wednesday, for this week, really, for myself. I'm going to continue to try to memorize it, just so that I can study and dwell on it more. If you have any questions about it, let me know. You can email me at justinvids @gmail.com. I'd love to get a dialogue going with you, or, you know, if we're friends on Facebook. Just let me know what you think, talk to me, and I'd love to not argue with anybody, but always speak truth and love, and I'm going to definitely speak from Scripture. So, with that said, I'd love to take suggestions for another verse for next week, and hopefully this scripture you're able to meditate on and get something out of. Hopefully you're reading daily and just getting something out of the scriptures, period. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week and a pleasant tomorrow.
The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration,